Hi, you guys. So, this was a video I was trying to upload for a long time. I wasn't able to get the video up. So, I'm just going to show you guys the video that I put together and I cut down what Fat Joe and Wendy had to say. Now, there are some things in here that kind of caught my attention, like when he asked her about Jason Lee, she said she didn't want to talk about it. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then she's saying that she had something that she wanted to, a project that she's trying to put together, and that Fat Joe was part of it. But Fat Joe was looking very puzzled by her saying this. However, they're saying that they talk on the back end. So I don't know. I was kind of like, what's going on? But yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard about this by now. It's been a few days, and it was around Mother's Day, I think, because Sherry was in the car. And you're gonna see Sherry as well towards the end. You're gonna hear what she had to say. Russ Parr, he felt like Sherry needs to keep the respect levels up, regardless of however Wendy is kind of saying things, because she's saying that she's coming back. Of course, sources have leaked to the media that that is not true, that she's not going back to her show. So I don't know what's true, what's not. We'll have to wait and see what's going to play out. Because there's also talk that's out here that Wendy is shopping a podcast, right? With, I guess, one of the outlets. And so that's out here as well. I can see her doing the podcast if she's not on the show. I think the podcast is probably a better fit for her anyway. Um, right now, at least. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm gonna play with Fat Joe, and like I said, it's not the whole hour conversation. You would have to go over to his Instagram. But Sherry was only live like 9 minutes or something like that. So I'm going to show that as well. But if you want to watch the full hour of his discussion with Wendy, you can go over to his Instagram to watch that. Okay.
The Dawn herself, Wendy Williams, is in the building. Hey! Yo, Wendy! Yo, Wendy! Oh my God! They knew it would be done. Wendy.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've seen or heard from you.
Well, I'm at my apartment.
You're in your apartment.
Look around.
It's been a while, Wendy, and we all miss you on TV. And me and Remy, thank you for letting us host the show.
Yes. Well, you know, I love everyone hosting it, but I have to say, if I only wanted one person, I wish you only did that always. And then I come back, and whenever I want to, fly away someplace else for a little while, then you do it again. I love you two, or just her, or just you. By the way,
let me tell you something, Wendy. You definitely, so I saw you, I'm not going to lie, I seen you out the other night with Jason Lee at the Met Gala after parties, and I said, I got to have you on the show.
Well, I didn't see anybody, but you know who this is? This is Joan Rivers. You know who that is?
Yes.
Well, she gave this to me. I used to go to her apartment just by myself after doing the Wendy Williams show, and I go over there, and we would curse like the dog. And so he goes, "Here, have it." And she threw it to me. He said, "Now go home." So
Joan Rivers is a legend. All right, so Wendy, listen, Wendy. So you're looking beautiful.
Look
into it. There's so many. Wendy, so many rumors about why you're not in the show. There was a big rumor saying Alzheimer's, that you forgetting stuff. And can you clear that up for the people? Because you got huge fans that want to know.
I don't mind talking about this. I was in Miami, and then I found out that my money was I don't want to talk too much about that, but let's just say I know what kind of money I have. Unfortunately, I only have $2 and nothing everything is frozen, and some people are involved with this, and so that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but Wendy, I'm trying to say, is it people you trusted that spread the rumor of the Alzheimer's so they could take your money? Is this a money grab?
No, people say things like that. Like maybe I went because I have lymphedema. I told you about my feet. People say, well, I just am ready to go, and where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I told you when they froze my money and stopped it, they froze my son's stuff, and we talked about it. I don't want to talk too much about it because I know that a lot of people. How many people will know what you and I are talking about?
I mean, everybody's on here, Wendy. So whatever you say, they gonna run with it. So this ain't like a private, because Wendy calls me privately and talks to me about things, and so you know, but it's private. But now we're doing this. This is an interview type of thing, Wendy. Whatever you say, everybody's tuned in.
By the way, Joan Rivers also gave this to me. This is she was wearing this when she was like somewhere, and she had it at her apartment. And I said, wow. I said, do you mind because I'm not going to wear that because, I don't want to wear that. She goes, I don't want to curse to you. But look, this is Joan Rivers. I love you.
Let me ask you a question, Wendy. So did you take a break from the show, or did you agree to just leave? Why did you just get up and leave? Was it like a takeover? What?
Oh no! Somebody stopped giving me my money. Somebody stopped giving me my American Express. Somebody stopped. I have no money. Fortunately, this place where I'm living in, I love that my cats are here, and nobody else. I got some other people here because I tell them to come over. By the way, see this right here? He gave that to me. He died.
Wow.
Never even look, it's still on. I never did it myself. See, I love stuff like this. Good, right?
So you definitely so how do you pay your bills if you're saying they froze your money, you can't do the show because you can't get paid. You can't, so how are you paying your bills, Wendy?
Well, I know some people who give me money for things like if I want the essential things, like I want to go out to a restaurant, or I want to come over to your place, or I want to go over to whoever. You know what I'm saying? Madonna. If I want Madonna to come over here, if I want anybody, you know what I'm saying? But it really is about because my family. If I don't have my money, then that means that I can't do what I always used to do because I had a lot of money. Not as much as you.
Jason Lee, he's the only guy that gets you to come outside.
No. Let's talk about something else. One person about what I want to do. And I'm going to call you right before I do it, okay? I don't want to talk about what I want to do. But you'll do it. I know you will. Yes. Yeah.
Yo, Wendy, you know I got your back, man. Whatever you need, you let me know, man. I'm here, man. Yes. Have you been keeping in touch with, like, Norman or Susan or any of these guys?
Yeah. No, I do. I'm in touch with all of them, behind the scenes. I call them up or they'll come over, but I really, really do. I really do like being at my apartment. I love it. I never in my wildest dream would I ever think that I'd be at some place like this.
And I'll talk to you behind the scenes soon, okay?
I love you.
All right, Wendy. Love you too. Bye-bye.
In my belly for dear life. Oh my God. Oh, happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. I didn't send out any flowers to anybody because it was just so many things that were going on this weekend. So I just got too busy. It's so hot out here. And they said on the invitation, bring your sunglasses because it's going to be hot. I love my sunglasses. Did you hear about Wendy saying she won't be watching your new show? Yeah, I watched Wendy Williams, her live with Fat Joe. Absolutely did. And I did watch that I did hear Wendy say she will not watch me on the new show. And that's okay. I understand. I'm not mad at Wendy. It's she's going through a lot. I would say that everybody should be praying for Wendy right now. I'm very concerned. I'm really, truly concerned about her because I don't feel like there's anybody over there protecting her. And it's really hard when there's no protection around you and you just have people hanging on. So, yeah. But I'm not mad at Wendy because she won't watch my show. If you was worried about everybody that don't like you or not gonna watch you, you'd be I already got a broken shoe. I can't take on no more stress. So let's see what's going on, child. She bitter. It's okay. No, you know what? I'm not gonna put that on. Wendy is not bitter, at least not about me. There's a lot going on in her life right now. You're trying to operate with your bank accounts frozen. She's saying she only has $2, even though her account is frozen. When something like that happens, your bills still get taken care of. The court ain't gonna let you get thrown out of your place because they didn't froze your account. So that stuff is taken care of. But is it taken care of where she can fly everywhere she wants to and do what she wants to? Probably not. But she's dealing with all that. She's by herself. It's not like she's got her husband Kevin. She's by herself. The only person that she has that's taking care of her is her 21-year-old son Kevin Jr. And he's 21. He's in college. This is a lot on him. So she's out there in New York. I don't know who's out there with her. So I'm not going to put the label of her being bitter. And then she's not well. So it's just a lot going on in Wendy's life that this is where you need your friends, where you need your family. You need people who love you. So all I can do over here is pray for Wendy. Where's Wendy's best friend? I don't know who Wendy's friends are. I don't, we didn't run in the same circles because I live in LA. Wendy lives in New York. There was a time at the beginning of my career at The View, I used to perform at Caroline's, and Wendy had a comedy night at Caroline's, and I would do it. And we were very friendly. It just did. Sometimes stuff don't pan out as far as friendships. So Wendy was very, very honest and transparent on her show. She said she didn't like being friends with celebrities because she talked about celebrities, and she would say she really wasn't trying to be friends with people because it would make it hard for her to talk about them. So maybe that was one of the reasons why we never had a friendship. Because I have very strong friendships, and I'm definitely a woman who likes to uplift other women. So, it didn't work out that way. So I don't know who Wendy's friends are. It's nobody that I know in the business. Hollywood is pretty small, so I don't know anybody personally that is really good friends with Wendy. I know she was hanging out with the Kardashians for a time and Black China and Nene Leakes. So I don't know if this is what she's going through. She needs friends. Hey, Sherry, I'm from Virginia. Hey girl. Hey, Ashley Rimmels. Keep shining. Keep yourself away from negativity. Absolutely. I don't have time for negativity. I got a broken shoe and makeup all over my dress. I was supposed to have been at Kevin Hart's brunch close to 2 hours ago. The brunch is only 3 hours. This is not even fashionably late. This is just like, it's either you don't give a damn or everything's just gone wrong. So, let's see. Help. Sherry, are you my eyes. Love you. Thank you. You always say positive. Sherry, please get off the subject of Wendy. Yeah, I didn't stay on it more than 45 seconds. That's funny. Hey, bye. Have you thought about not going? No, I don't tell somebody I'm going to show up and I don't show up. So I am going to go. And then I got something major I'm doing tonight that I can't even talk about. but it's something that's for the Netflix is a joke, and it's major. I'm performing tonight, and it's so major. I'm so excited about it. So I got to get to this brunch for the however long it's going to be lasting. I'm only going to be able to stay maybe a half an hour because I'm 2 hours late, because I got to get back home to get ready for the major thing that I'm doing tonight that I'm very excited about. And I can't even post about it to tell you guys, so that sucks. I'll have to tell you afterwards. Hey, Sherry. Hey, go show up. Yes. Yeah, even though I'm half an hour late, I'm going to walk in there like the party just started, and I'll apologize to Kevin. He ain't even going to care because there's going to be so many people there. I'm trying to figure out if there's somebody that I want to meet that would be there. Gosh, I done met so many people in Hollywood. It ain't like I'm like fan crushing, but I guess Jason Momoa I would love to meet. Gads. Is there anybody that I like? Lenny Kravitz, because I asked him out one time. So, let me see. Hey, Sherry from Huntsville, Alabama. Have a happy Mother's Day. Thank you. What are... I can't read that. Hey, beautiful Sherry. I have my glasses on. I left them. Hey, Sherry. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for all of the Mother's Day wishes. You guys too. Find you some good guests. Yeah, I'm asking everybody on my show, the Sherry Show coming. It's going to be on the air this fall in September. Tiffany Haddish, she may be there, but I know Tiffany, but she may be there. So nice to see you and listen. Hey, Sherry, it is so nice. How is Kim feeling? Not good. Not good. My poor baby Kim Whitley, she's sick. So she's holed up in her.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
House. I'm gonna drop some food off at her house. Hi, tuna and avocado with you. Send you your DM, Sherry. Here's a way I could really see when y'all give me more than like 2 lines. I can't read it because my glasses. I can read the Happy Mother's Day. Just host with Wendy. No. How about Sherry? Can you do the show now to make your way? I can't. What? This is horrible. You can't because I'm driving. You can't. Go Nicki Minaj. Put Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I hope Nicki Minaj comes through. I'm trying to read it at the same time and going through the Dagon Canyons in the Uber. When does your show start? My show starts this September after Labor Day. So you'll start seeing the promos for my show. I did my photo shoot yesterday with all the different outfits and hair, and had to do all of the lines. Watch Sherry this fall. Set your calendars for Sherry. So all of that is going to start happening. You'll see the promos for my show. August is when they'll start running. All my social media handles. I can't tell. They asked me not to tell you the name yet until they put content on the page. So you'll start seeing the social media stuff happen probably in 3 weeks. You're right. You're car. You're not car sick reading. Yeah, I do get car sick, but I ain't gonna manifest that. Um, I'm not manifesting that because that's the last thing I need to be sick at Kevin Hart's brunch. Congrats. Thank you so much. I'm very excited. Uh, what something? Don't forget your cookies. Um, can't wait for your show. I'm excited about this talk show. One of the things that they kept asking me that will be running is, why is your show different? And I kept saying, because it's going to be light and joy and laughter and fun. Is this it? I think we're here. Oh, you guys have to go. I'm here and I'm late. I'll try to take some pictures and do a live at the brunch with no shoot. Okay, bye.
Okay, so yeah. So you see, they both had what they were saying what they were saying. Now, I'm not even gonna give my opinion on that because I don't know why Wendy was saying that her show is coming back if it's not coming back, right? She could have her reasons for doing that, and I think she has a reason for doing that. That's just my opinion. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. It's neither here nor there. What I think. Um, so Russ Parr kind of got upset with Sherry and some other people as well. They felt like Sherry should just kind of let Wendy say whatever it is that she's saying, right? Because I do feel that she is trying to maybe she's just trying to find out too. This is another thing. If people really want her to come back, right? By saying that she is coming back, right? And so you never know the reasons for her doing that. But I understand Sherry's position as well. She's already set to have her show start. So she's, probably nervous, feeling like, well, what if they decide to change their mind? To change, the company decides to go back with Wendy and not with her. Because it's clear that they can't have the two shows on, right? They're not going to have the Wendy show and then Sherry come on after her. That's a lot of talk show going at the same time on the same network. So they have to pick one. And I think that there is probably that concern that Wendy is the bigger star, that they will drop Sherry for Wendy. And so maybe she is feeling that way. And I said that before, and I guess a bad position to see yourself to get in, because this is something that she really wants, but at the same time, the way she's coming about it is also a thing, right? Because there are people who really want to see Wendy come back at the same time. And I think I was saying that before, and you can kind of feel it. But then Russ Parr, and he's a veteran. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. But let the mother burn. So he kind of was saying stuff too.
Like, kind of jumped on me with the whole Wendy Williams, Shepard stuff, and I, first of all, I just want to say that I have no, dog in that fight. I was just basically saying that business-wise, it doesn't make a lot of sense to basically crap on somebody. You're trying to hold on to their audience. That's what I was saying. But people like to say things that hurt your feelings, and I'm glad that I don't take anything seriously. So when anybody trashes me, and I just think it's kind of funny. I actually really do. So y'all don't trip on that. It's okay. It's okay, because it's not about clicks for me. It's about my opinion. And I just basically stated that, Wendy has said some really bad things about people and so on and so forth, man. But I just don't kick people when they're down. That might be her thing, but it doesn't make it right. It might be Wendy's thing, but it doesn't make it right. Didn't like that either. So when it's turned around, it's karma and so on and so. I don't wish anything bad on anybody ever. It just doesn't serve you well. It really doesn't. Anyway, enough of that, because I really wanted to talk about football. The Green Bay Packers. I know you guys heard this story.
So yeah,
basically the fans own it.
He kind of addressed it again quickly, but earlier on he was saying that he felt like Sherry was out of line bringing up Wendy's health, and then I felt like she was kind of shading her by saying that the Kardashians and Black China were her friends, associates. Yes, friends. I don't know, and Tokyo Tony was out here with that wild story about them all hanging out on some party bus one night in LA. And I think Wendy, she kind of talked about that on her show. So that's how you got to know that situation really happened, because Wendy, had put it out there already that they all hung out on this party bus. And so Tokyo went over to Armand Wiggins' show, and she was talking about all the stuff that was going on the bus. So I don't know that these people are Whitney's friends. Associates is probably a better word. And so I thought that she was kind of shading her a little bit with that. There was some light shade going on. But like I said, of course, Sherry's going to feel away because she really wants to have her show. And then Wendy had kind of threw the light shade as well, saying, I'm not watching her show. I won't be watching. I mean, and you don't hear Russ telling Wendy, like, Wendy, come on now. Don't say that you won't, she didn't really have to say that as well. Right. And so it was kind of like a light shading going back and forth. I guess people were picking up on that. And so, but we both, I mean, we all can understand both of their positions. Right. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Some people are saying that some of the streaming services, I guess, are concerned about Wendy not coming to work or not, they just feel concerned if she's going to really follow through if they give her this big deal that she's asking for this podcast. Um, I felt like she was, for the most part, she was good about her show for how many years, 13 years or something like that, maybe longer. She was there, like, right, she was there for the most part. I think it was towards the end here that we saw some of this stuff happen, but I mean, at least we know why she wasn't there. It's not like she was just recklessly or carelessly not showing up for work, right? So I don't really think it's a, is I don't think it's Eddie Kane. I can't think of a better person to to use it as an example. But you know how you remember from how he was always running in late to do the show or whatever. But I don't think it's going to be that type of situation, right? I think that if Wendy, if she signs the line, she's going to stand on what she promised to do, and she's going to show up. And if she doesn't show up, then she will have other people there to help her. And I think that's something she could go on and put in place as well, right? I think maybe that's what she was trying to do with the Fat Joe and maybe whoever else that she wants on her team, right? Maybe she can have other people come in and sit in for her when she can do it. If they're, if she has whatever issues to address, like with this bank situation, with whatever else, I think that she can do that. That is an idea, right? To have people already set with, so they'll know if I'm not there, we're gonna have somebody there that people want to see, and that that can come in, and the show can still go on, right? Because that is something that she could put in place, so she's not scrambling to do that, or they're not scrambling to figure out how to cover her if she's not there, like for health reasons or whatever else reasons. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Do you think that, and I'm like this too, I'm kind of like Russ Parr, I'm kind of cringing, like I really don't want to see Wendy and Sherry battling in any way. It's not, as Black women, we definitely don't need it. We do not need that. And I know what Wendy is known for. I know who she is, trust and believe. But I don't want to see that. I don't want to see them cat fighting like that over anything. It's just not that serious. Um, yeah, I don't want to see it. Let me know what you guys think about the situation in the comments, and would you prefer to see Wendy on a TV show or with the podcast? I think the podcast is probably a better setup for her now and moving forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.